রবে কে হায় কে রবে এ সংশয়ে সন্তাপে শোকে।
Exactly 79 years ago, on this day, Rabindranath Tagore breathed his last in Kolkata's Jorashako. After so many years of his death, people are still curious to know about him. According to Gurudev, a memoir written by Rani Chondo, today we would look back to last days of his life. Tagore was a handsome man blessed with a good physique. Being a disciplined poet, he learned wrestling, horse riding, and swimming to achieve stamina. However, old age spread its pall on his physique. His health deteriorated at the age of 76. On September 10, 1937, he lost consciousness for 2 days. He was diagnosed with kidney and prostate problems. The poet was also suffering from fever, headache, chest pains, and lack of appetite. His health needed immediate attention. Dr. Nilratan Sarkar visited him. Tagore strongly believed that his life had a meaning beyond this mortal disease. That is why, the moment he could sit upright on his bed, he took to his ink and paper. He continued writing poems, fictions, essays, composing songs, and painting his heart's content. Sometimes, when he couldn't write due to bad health, he dictated his closet orally. Besides, Tagore took part in different social and political programs with Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, and Jawaharlal Nehru. He profoundly believed that he would feel much better if he spent his time in the lap of nature. Thus, on September 19, 1940, he went to Kalimpong to his daughter-in-law, Pratima Devi. A week later, he lost consciousness again due to pain and infection in his urinary bladder. On the advice of Dr. Prashanto Chandra Mahalanobis, he was immediately taken to Jorashako, where he stayed and took emergency treatment before moving back to Shantiniketan. Tagore witnessed the Paush Utsav there in December that year. Despite this positivity, his illness persisted. On July 16, 1941, his doctors, Dr. Prashanto Chandra Mahalanobis, Dr. Sotto Shakha Mitra, and Dr. Amiya Basu advised him to undergo a surgery. Suddenly, his condition became so critical that he had almost stopped passing urine. Doctors diagnosed him with uremia and other complications. Actually, he had prostate cancer, and it was decided that the surgery couldn't be postponed any further. Therefore, he was brought back to Jorashako on July 25, 1941. Back then, Rabindranath's regular physician, Dr. Nilratan Sarkar, went to Giriti following his wife's death. However, Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy assured that an operation can cure the poet at least for several years. The operation was scheduled to be conducted on July 30, but Tagore was not informed about it, as doctors and his family members feared that he would not accept it. On the pre-scheduled day, after making all arrangements, Dr. Lolit Bandyopadhyay finally told the poet about the operation. Tagore was shocked and unhappy. However, he was taken to veranda of his house, where a special sterilized operation theatre was created for the procedure. A team of surgeons led by Dr. Lolit Bandyopadhyay and assisted by Dr. Satya Shakha Maitra and Amir Sen conducted the operation. The doctors inserted a tube into his bladder to relieve his urinary retention. But to everyone's dismay, following the operation, his condition worsened. On August 4, his kidneys stopped working, and on August 5, uremia had set in. Dr. Nilratan Sarkar returned from Giridih. He, along with Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy and Dr. Lolit Bandyopadhyay, went to visit the poet for the last time. Saline was pushed and he was given oxygen support. On the night of August 6, his condition deteriorated. On August 7, Baishe Shravan, morning, oxygen tube were removed, and finally Rabindranath Tagore died at 12:10 p.m. The news spread like wildfire, and thousands of people rushed to Jorasanko to pay their last respects. Tagore always wished for a silent and dignified death. In his last days, he said that following his death, he wanted to be put to rest under the open sky amidst the freedom and silence of nature. But it didn't happen in reality. Tagore's body was carried by numerous unknown people with loud slogans, "Joy Bishwa Kobir Joy, Joy Rabindranathir Joy," and "Vande Mataram." His last wish was not respected.
তোমারও সৃষ্টির পথ রেখেছ আকীর্ণ করি, বিচিত্র ছলনা জালে হে ছলনাময়ী। মিথ্যা বিশ্বাসের ফাঁদ পেতেছ নিপুণ হাতে সরল জীবনে। এই প্রবঞ্চনা দিয়ে মহত্তরে করেছ চিহ্নিত, তার তরে রাখনি গোপন রাত্রি। তোমার জ্যোতিষ্কতারে যে পথ দেখায়, সে যে তার অন্তরের পথ, সে যে চির স্বচ্ছ। সহজ বিশ্বাসে সে যে করে তারে চির সমুজ্জ্বল। বাহিরে কুটিল হোক, অন্তরে সে ঋজু, এই নিয়ে তাহার গৌরব। লোকে তারে বলে বিড়ম্বিত। সত্যের সে পায় আপন আলোকে ধৌত অন্তরে অন্তরে। কিছুতে পারে না তারে প্রবঞ্চিতে। শেষ পুরস্কার নিয়ে যায় সে যে আপন ভাণ্ডারে। অনায়াসে যে পেরেছে ছলনা সহিতে, সে পায় তোমার হাতে শান্তির অক্ষয় অধিকার।